Hey guys and gals, how y'all doing out there today? I just wanted to make a quick video about an experience I've had recently. I was going to have to go down to Chicago for my best friend's bachelor party. I am a concealed carrier here in Wisconsin, and going down to Illinois, especially in Chicago, obviously I'm not allowed to carry a gun because I do not have my permit for that state. It is not easy to get a permit for that state from what I've been told. So I'm going in, for the most part, unarmed. I know they have kind of strict knife laws, and of course Chicago has one of the highest murder rates in the country. So yeah, great. I feel great about this. Well, my normal carry is usually something like this. This is a Benchmade Griptilian. This is just shy of 3.5 inches. I usually keep right around the 3.5 inch mark. I find that's a good number for EDC. And emergency self-defense if needed. But what did I want to carry down there? I can tell you exactly what it is. It's not 3.5 inches, and it certainly ain't the Chicago legal number. This is the CQC 4K XL. This is the Kershaw Emerson collaboration. It's got a wave opener. It's got just shy of 4-inch blade. Very hand-filling, good thumb ramp. This is what I want to carry if I can't even have a gun. This, and I probably wanted at least a tactical pen too, and I would have carried this if we had gone down there. Thank God they decided against it. Ted Nugent came to the county fair, so that was so much more fun than what we could have had in Chicago, honestly. Well, I'm going around town trying to find something that'll fit the Chicago knife laws, and here's what the quick Google search will tell you if you type in, Chicago knife laws. It is illegal to carry a concealed blade longer than 2.5 inches. Okay, well, that's a far cry from this. This is, like I said, just shy of 4. And also no autos, no double edge or dagger edge, and no gravity knives. The gravity knife is not a hard thing. I've never met anyone who carries a gravity knife every day. If you do, please chime in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you just because I'm curious, that's all. Well, shopping around my town, what was I able to find? Wah wah. Pretty underwhelming, isn't it? That's how I felt at first. I became very impressed with it, I will say that. Now this is the Kershaw Shuffle. This is the upgraded one. This has the 8CR13 MOV, not just the 3CR13 MOV. With a bead blast, I mean, that'll rust out on you just no time. At least with this, you'll have a little bit of a chance of it not. The bead blast does not help you, but hey, it's a little bit better steel. Let's take a look. Now, it's got a flat driver on the back. I'm just using it as a lanyard hole. And I'll tell you why I have this why I have this in just a little bit. Zytel handle scales with K checkering, Kershaw. It provides a decent amount of traction, not a whole lot. Most of the traction you get from these nice finger choils. Very, very hand-filling, surprisingly, or at least it fits my hand nicely enough. Some people, if you have bigger hands, this probably won't work as nicely, but hey, sorry. It does actually have a bottle cap lifter. For a bachelor party, I guess that can't be a bad thing to have, right? One of probably my favorite Kershaw pocket clips, the loop over. Nice deep carry. Actually, the same clip as on the Kershaw Cryo. Actually, we got these as a groomsman's gift. So this, definitely gonna have a review on this because that's just a cool knife. Like I said, 2.4-inch blade made out of 8CR13 MOV, made in China. It's a Kershaw, it's a $20 Kershaw. What can you really expect? Well, I'm looking at this thing in the store. I'm underwhelmed, but I do not want to go down there with nothing. So I pick it up, 20 bucks. It turns out it's very worth it. I tied the little lanyard on here. I tied it nice and tight to the back, just because if you hold it like they want you to hold it, this is all the blade you get. Also, with this corner here, you get a decent chance of cutting yourself if you're doing hard work. So what I like to do is choke back on it just a bit. And then with this lanyard here, it allows you to get a 4-finger grip. It's, like I said, it's nice and tight on the end of it. So there's enough there for you to grab onto. but you still get a decent amount of blade length, or at least, from the hand. The blade's obviously only, 2.4 inches, but it gives you a little bit more reach, and sometimes that's all you need. Like I said, I was very underwhelmed, but I gained a very fast respect for this knife because I was driving and stopped at a red light just playing with it. Flipping it out, folding it back up, flipping it out, looked at the sidewalk. As it took the tip of my thumb off, I realized that it was very sharp, like most Kershaws from the factory. Never let a cheap Kershaw knife surprise you guys, because it will surprise you and you will bleed. I've learned this experience more than once. Obviously, it never stuck. Rant over on that. Like I said, very sharp knife. Surprisingly useful now that I've been using it. Normally, I've never had a use for small EDC blades like this. I gotta say, this is the first one that I've ever found that actually is useful, and I'm going to keep using it, surprisingly. I always carry something that's a little bit bigger, like I said, my Griptilian, or, I got my Kershaw Launch 5, or, I have an Endura, I have a Rat 1. I always carry something like that, but maybe something like this, just small, unassuming. You gotta cut open a package, you gotta, cut some tape, you gotta cut a thread off your shirt. Maybe this will be a little bit less scary to people. Like I said, then also it's Chicago legal. The protectionists, they always cut into our freedoms. So it's, what can you say? Cool knife. Like I said, I was surprised. Very sharp knife, very usable knife. If you're looking into buying one of these because you're looking for something for work, just something small and assuming that people aren't going to be afraid of, I highly recommend it. I've been using this about a month now. It's due for resharpening now, but it's 8CR. It dulls up. But like I said, very cool. Deep carry pocket clip. No one will even see it. Alright guys. If you could, just like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing down in the comments. I should have a couple more videos. I know I've been missing a couple the past couple weeks. I promise I'm going to get some out. Also, I'm going to show you some of that footage from Ted Nugent from the bachelor party. Awesome show. If you ever get a chance to go see Ted Nugent, do it. I got a little, some Fred Bear, one of his most famous songs. Also, I believe the theme song of Wisconsin. Somehow that was voted, but hey, I like the song. Like I said, the battery unfortunately died on my phone, so it cut out, but thanks guys, take care.